What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video recap time for Ireland versus the All Blacks. That took place last night. Probably one of the greatest games I've witnessed in a long time, and I think I've said that before, but holy cow, it was an epic game. Credit to Ireland, credit to New Zealand for performing like absolute champions, giving us a game to remember. Before we get into the big stuff and the details of today, if you're new here and haven't yet subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join me on the journey. We have hit 9,000 subscribers. Thanks so much for all the support and the comments. It really means the world to me. We are just under 1,000 away from the goal of 10,000 subscribers. Thanks so much for all the support. Honestly means the world to me. Now let's get into the business of the day. Firstly, credit to both teams for putting up such an epic battle. You could see the heart, the passion, everything in that game. Both teams giving it the absolute all to try and pick up a victory. I mean, it was just amazing what we witnessed. The All Blacks had their opportunities, but unfortunately for them, couldn't capitalize. Ireland just really looking good, really looking strong, really looking pumped, and deserved victory for them last night. Steve Hansen said it, Kieran Reid said it. Credit to Ireland, well done to them. They deserved to win last night. Absolutely epic game. The only try scored was by Ireland, which was pretty impressive. Jacob Stockdale, I mean, I said watch out for him, and he bloody well done it. He scored a beauty of a try, and his speed kept with the game, and it was just epic stuff. It was one of those performances where you just go, wow, what a game. What a game for rugby. What a way to build up for the Rugby World Cup. I mean, yes, these November internationals have been truly amazing. The rugby we saw this weekend was superb. Scotland, South Africa yesterday, epic. England, Japan even, epic. It was just magnificent stuff, and I honestly couldn't be happier for Ireland. They've had a gem of a year. They deserve it. They deserve to be on the top. I mean, they've just played outstanding rugby. The way they competed with the All Blacks last night was impressive. They held on, and like I always say, in the 65th minute I start stressing because, well, when I'm watching South Africa play, because the All Blacks just turn on another gear and they just get stronger and put on the gas. They did the same last night, but credit to Ireland for holding out. The defence was immense. They didn't let the boys through, which was absolutely stunning and epic to watch, because it just showed how much the win meant to them, and it proved such a great point last night on the ride that Ireland's been on. I mean, I've been receiving a few comments that were quite rude, going at me for being so kind towards the Irish. If you guys know me, I love the sport. I love watching teams come back. I love watching fantastic performances. And if a team is doing well, I will give them the respect that they deserve. I went for a few guys yesterday in the comment section because you just get these sour comments about how Ireland won and All Blacks did this and that. Come on, man, show respect. Give credit where credit is due. Ireland deserved to win last night, and I'm going to be happy for them, respect them, show some love to them, because they deserve it. They won last night. They beat the best team in the world. They've had the best year, I think, ever for Irish rugby, and damn it, well deserved. I will still give credit to the All Blacks because I thought they showed a lot of heart, a lot of character, a lot of passion within the game. The haka was electric. The anthems were powerful. The All Blacks showed up and they fought so damn hard to try and get a win. And I will give them credit because I thought it was amazing what they tried to do. But unfortunately for them, they were just played by a better team, and the Irish deserved to win. And for that, I couldn't be happier. It was an epic battle. I mean, I'm losing words here because it's just what rugby is all about. One, respect. I mean, the respect shown between, a few argy-bargies, but the respect shown after the game, the respect shown within the post-match press conference, that's what I love to watch. That's what I'm all about. It's respect, the sportsmanship, and for that, it was epic. I mean, Hansen said, the best team in the world now is Ireland, and rightly so. For the year, Ireland are the best in the world, guys, and I think they deserve the credit for that. Yes, All Blacks are still number one in the world rankings, but Ireland have had an epic year, and for me, they are the best team in the world, judging from what I've seen this year. And well deserved. And one thing we must also realise is that the Irish had massive injuries of star players. We said in the Chicago test there was no Brodie, there was a few missing stars. Brodie was there last night. Barrett was there last night. There were amazing players there. So for me, credit again to the Irish for not having a scrum half, or their star scrum half in Conor Murray. We all know the talent that Conor Murray brings to the game. The fact that they continued to play well without him was epic. Credit to the scrum half replacements. I thought they had a great game. Johnny Sexton led from the front. He had his moments. He capitalised when he needed to, and it was epic stuff from him. Bodie, also great game for him. Obviously, it's not one he wants to remember, but credit to both teams really, because it was just back and forth, which is what I love to see. Ireland picking up the try of the game, which for me was an epic try from Stockdale, like I mentioned. It was just magnificent rugby performance, and Joe Schmidt and Best, take a bow, boys, because I mean you guys have done it. You've done the big one. You've beaten the All Blacks for the first time on home turf, which firstly is amazing. I'm sure there are a hell of a lot of headaches and hangovers in Ireland tonight, because sorry, jeepers, that was an epic game. And so well done to Joe for really transforming this team. I mean, Six Nations champions, freaking Grand Slam winners, first time winning in Australia in years, first time beating the All Blacks in Dublin, which is amazing. And they can also silence some of the critics, because everyone's saying, yeah, the Chicago test was a lucky one, blah, blah, blah. They beat the All Blacks at their home turf, and well done to them. Now, I know I predicted an All Black win, but if we go back to a few videos where I said, can the Irish dethrone the All Blacks? And I did, I think, an earlier preview for this earlier in the year, and I predicted Ireland to win. So, sort of got the prediction right. But I honestly thought without the star players, Ireland were going to struggle, and man, they didn't at all. They kept their own, they held the strength, they showed up, they were talented, and well done to them. I mean, but epic game to beat the All Blacks. That's going to be living with them for so long, and I hope in the comment section guys are going to be respectful from both parties. I don't want to see the arrogance come out from even the Irish side, because you got to give credit where credit is due. The All Blacks played a damn good game. They just didn't capitalise on opportunities. Discipline errors cost them, and I hope respect is shown in the comment section and not the arguments like we've seen before. But amazing stuff. If we go through some of the stats of the game, I mean, we look at the attacking side, 52% of possession for the Irish, 53 of the territory to the Irish. So once again, we've seen the stats reflect on the game, which isn't always usual. We've seen it the other way around. So well done to Ireland for really showing up. If we look at the runs, 164 versus 159 meters run, 373 versus 338. That's epic results there, man. Tries, obviously only try to the All Blacks. Bodie getting a drop goal, which again is something we're not used to seeing. We're not used to seeing the All Blacks drop goal, and it was an epic time. And to be honest, at one stage I still turned around to my mate and I said, the All Blacks are matching the Irish. They kick over a penalty, the All Blacks either get a penalty or they drop goal. It was so close, and when halftime score, I thought, yo, okay, Ireland's looking good, but this is when the All Blacks come back. They always come back, so they have to show up and give a strong performance, and they did, but they just couldn't capitalize on the opportunities that they had, which I'm not used to seeing from the mighty All Blacks. But again, credit to the Irish for really showing up. Missed tackles, both getting quite a few there. So if we look at the tackles in the defending mode, 188 tackles made from Ireland, 164 of those being successful, which gives them an 80% record there, which is not bad at all. 198 tackles from the All Blacks, 174 of those made successful, 88%. very similar there, and credit to both teams for that. I mean, the tackle rate from the All Blacks at the start was unbelievable. Now this is where I think, well, definitely the game cost the All Blacks. The discipline wise, Ireland gave away 5 penalties, the All Blacks 11. So discipline issues was a problem for the game, and that's something that they'll need to work on and try and capitalize as they go forward and progress forward next year. But again, All Blacks can be proud of the year they've had. They're still number 1 in the world, judging by world rankings. They won the championship. They beat France with a whitewash. First loss of the November internationals. I mean, come on. No one's perfect, and we've got to give credit where credit is due. The All Blacks have had a great year, but Ireland have just had an even better year from the results we have seen and witnessed within the November internationals. And honestly, I couldn't be happier for them, because they've fought hard, they've proved their critics wrong, they've proved the bully comments wrong, and I'm so chuffed for them. I really am. It just was an epic contest from 2 amazing teams. It's the game I've been looking forward to since the Six Nations. I've been pumping this game with my mates, with comments, with freaking posts. This has been the game I've been looking forward to, and once again, expectations were met, excitement was met, and that's what it's all about. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I probably repeated myself 20 times there, but it truly was an epic game. As usual, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What were your highlights of the game? What were your question marks? I also want to give credit to Wayne Barnes. I thought he reffed the game pretty well. There were a few instances where I thought, oh, shit, there could be a card, but there wasn't, which I was happy about. Like I said before, I don't want to see a card destroy the game, and it didn't destroy the game at all. We saw a good free-flowing game, and I think Wayne deserves credit for it, because a lot of people were nervous from an Irish side of Wayne, and I thought he reffed the game pretty decently, and it was an impressive performance. I think it must be a nightmare reffing a game like last night's, because you've got the 2 best teams in the world, so much on the line, so much talk about the game, and it must be nerve-wracking. One bad call, you've got the crowd who are going to boo the hell out of you, you've got the critics that are going to attack you, and all that stuff. So for me, well done to Wayne and his reffing panel for an epic game, and also good on him for letting the game flow. No cards and all that stuff. So I'm quite chuffed with the performance that I witnessed last night. It was really an epic game, and I can't wait for the World Cup. I think this has now set the bar for what we could expect in the World Cup. Ireland's always been known to choke a bit in the quarterfinals, so now they can take a big boost with this as we go forward. For me, this was the great result for rugby that we are needing going forward. And yeah, Shibbit, epic game. Congratulations to Ireland, congratulations to the Irish fans, to my Irish subscribers. I'm sure you guys are a bit fragile this morning after last night's game, and why the hell not? You deserve to celebrate after that. To the All Black fans, guys, we know how good your team is. We know you're going to bounce back. This is not the end. This is far from the end. You've got an unbelievable coach. You've got an unbelievable captain. You have still the best team in the world. And I know you're going to bounce back and come back with a vengeance. Good luck to the team who faces you next, because it's going to be an absolute drumming. The All Blacks are angry now, and they're going to want to fight back. So, epic rugby. Thank you to World Rugby for an unbelievable game and contest. It was amazing. Congratulations once again to Ireland, to New Zealand for putting up an epic performance. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What did you think of the game? Are you as chuffed as me, or are you a bit down because your team lost? I mean, I think either way we can say well done to Ireland and well done to rugby. Rugby was the winner at the end of the day. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed so you can keep up to date with all future uploads. It's only the beginning, so hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys real soon for another video. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks so much for 9,000 subscribers. We are so close to 10,000. Can we do it? Let's go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.